Chicago, Good Trouble, Fresh Prince, the reboot. He is a writer, a performer, a director, a producer, an actor, amongst many other things. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you our guest for today, Mr. Eugene Parker.
Yeah.
DJ Slim, beautiful.
How we doing, man?
Yes,
sir.
Hey, everybody. I'm fantastic, man. It's great to be here, man. Honored to be here, man, with you guys.
That's
man.
a blessing to have you here, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, this is fire, man. I'm excited about what you guys are doing, and great to be a part of it.
Man, so tell us what brought you out here to Vegas to begin with. What was, your start, and then what got you here, and we can go a little bit further.
Okay. Well, I came out to Vegas from Chicago.
All right. South Chicago.
Come on, Chi-Town,
Okay.
South Side.
South
That's right.
Side,
Yeah,
all
we
right,
gonna
all right,
rep
all
them
right.
Bears and them Cubs and them Bulls.
They got
all
the
of
Gatlin Brother Funeral Home up there in the South Side.
Yes, they do.
I think at one time was the only drive-through.
The drive-through funeral home, the Gatlin Brothers.
Yeah.
Come on, man, what you know about that dirty red? Yeah, but yeah, I came out to get closer to Hollywood, to get closer to Los Angeles without moving to LA. We're almost an empty nest, and so we brought our youngest daughter out here in 2018 to start high school, and I came out here, man, so I can make my mark. I think I've done everything that I could do in Chicago, from stage to film to Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, all the Chicago shows, and I wanted to get closer to LA.
Okay.
And work. And so, started acting in high school and fell in love with it. Started doing TV and film about 15 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And just started learning the business.
Okay.
Learning what's going on
big.
behind camera. I started working as an extra and seeing the lights and camera and watching the machine work.
You was watching and observing everything.
Everything. A sponge.
Now, I want to, before we go, the real quick thing I want you guys to keep a note. Everyone that gets into an opportunity like he has doesn't pay attention to every aspect in every part of the system. They're caught up in it. His mind works different, so I just want to point that out. Go ahead.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a part. And so if I audition, I don't get a role, okay, how's that camera work?
That right.
How's this sound work?
Yeah.
Y'all need some help holding the boom? What do you need? I wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And I trusted that my skills and my gift would make room for itself. I'm starting to preach here now. But,
Come on. That's what we hear.
But, I knew that if I was put in a position that I trusted that God would bless me to be able to do some other things. And so that's kind of was the progression, man. I paid dues. I held them boom mics, and you know what I'm saying.
So you
and
actually
that
did
chord
those things. You didn't just
definitely
talk about it. You went in the trenches and did it.
Yeah, I asked people.
Wow.
I asked, hey, can I shadow you and learn how to run that camera?
Wow.
Right.
I asked people, and you'd be surprised. People will. Because people want to tell about themselves and what they do.
Yeah, you're right.
And share their knowledge.
Yeah.
And I'd be a sponge and I'd suck it up. And then I go back and get a camera with some of my friends and we won't have to recreate the wheel.
Because you already got.
I'm going to bounce that light off the ceiling right there, boy. And they be like, man, that was fire, man. I was like, man, I got that from Dirty Red.
What was it about acting at that early age when you became really interested in it and you knew that that's what you wanted to kind of step into? What was it about acting that touched you to want to do that?
My first love was music. But as a freshman in high school, I auditioned for a play. I got in a play.
Okay.
And the very first show, at the end of the show, I got a standing ovation. That energy that I got from the crowd, I was hooked.
Electric.
Yeah.
I was hooked. And then after that, anytime I'd see somebody enjoying my performance, that's who I'm performing to.
Really? That's dope.
Right.
And so whoever's giving me energy, because actors, we need to get that energy.
That's a key point.
It's a key. Hold on, that's going to be in our workshop now.
Come on now, that's why, because I'm paying attention. I'm taking notes. Y'all better.
But actors, when you're on stage with someone or in film with someone, you got to give that actor some energy.
Okay.
or we're pulling,
Thank
or we're
you.
fighting trying
Yes.
to get the words off the paper. So it was the energy.
I think
That grabbed me.
It's similar like that for DJing for me as a DJ, right? Like once you make that transition from one song to the next, and you hear the crowd go, "Oh,"
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? It's
That's
it's addicting.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a euphoria.
Yes.
It's
absolutely.
it's addicting.
Just like with Slim, I would like to ask this question with you. When did you know, like, you knew when you had that conviction, when you said, "Yeah, I went to the studio and I just want to be a part of it. I want to do anything." But when did you know that was it? Because I got to say, you have a frame, and I talk this to any, when I see a frame like a power forward, linebacker, tight end, you have a frame that says you could have went pro somewhere. So what made you say, this is where I'm going to go pro at, and I'm going all in?
Wow. I think it was at that standing ovation. Because I play ball, I play all sports.
Yeah.
And but I didn't get a feeling like I got when I was on stage, when I was performing.
Yeah.
And people really enjoyed my performance. They enjoyed my mannerism, and I'm just a big old silly kid, really. I like to play make believe, and to get a little deeper, with the dysfunction and things that were happening at the crib,
Okay.
I could get out of myself.
Ooh.
Okay.
I could be somebody different.
Right.
Y'all gonna have me emotional up in here.
Yeah.
But I didn't like what was happening.
So it was kind of like a getaway. It was a way for you to put your mind somewhere else.
Come on.
In a positive way.
That's right.
Okay.
Or be someone else, or be in a different family.
Right. Yeah.
Or
As an actor, be some. Yeah. Actually.
And so when I get in the script, I'm gone.
Just like that.
I'm there. Somebody is telling a story and talking about it. I'm there. I see myself there, and I'll be on the bus on the way to school, and it's my own movie, and so that was kind of my out from some of that emotional stuff that happens that happens to young black poor kids.
Yeah. Big time.
Where's the hope?
Yeah, man. A lot of it gets driven out from the home and then from the community these days. Like before, the community used to take care of you, used to look out for you. Now they're stringing us up and damning us to our own demise in more ways than one.
Yeah.
So when do we learn to correct that? I know we always say it starts with the youth. However, the adults are the ones that are giving the youth this knowledge. So, and it still looks like we're getting fed some bad juju. So how do we, fix this situation we got with our youth? And I know performance arts has helped me tremendously in that situation. Basketball did in some regards, but this is what really brought me home. So how do we fix that?
I believe it's a collective. Like they said, it takes a village. Is that your performing arts village? Is that your dance village? Is that your mathematics village? It takes finances. It takes dollars. If the community doesn't have programs and are not equipping and giving young people things to do,
man.
If they're not providing anything for the community, and then nothing's growing. And if nothing's growing, it's dying.
It's dying.
So that's a tough question, man. It's happening all over the country, in the inner cities. And but if we got to grab one at a time,
we gonna do
who
that.
you gonna put under your wing? Who you gonna just take under your wing? And if we got to get one at a time, and get somebody plugged, to get them in a pipeline, to get them to doing something positive,
get the right example,
to get the right example,
the right model, yeah,
and then go look. I call it intentionality. You might run across somebody be like, "What's up with you? Like my brother here."
Yeah, we got Celerbrity Black Soul, working the cams right now and doing exactly what we're talking about, doing different positions. And
Right. And so when my time is gone, I hop on the camera, put the headphones on, be like, what we need.
Right. And he's asked that. Like, he was like, you need a cord roll? You need me to work a camera? I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah. It's like, what do we need?
I think that's what makes our greats great, right?
Come on.
They studied those before them, and they have much more than just a love for what it can actually give, but they're also giving at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so many people kind of get into things because of what they get from it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like today, like we talked about the currency of attention.
Man.
You know what I mean? The currency of the heart and the likes and the, and at that point, now we're being rewarded for saying something negative just as much as saying positive. So it's kind of like, well, the easy route is the negative.
Yeah.
And I'll get the same currency for that heart, that like, that comment, which generates into dollars in today's world, right?
That's good.
You know what I mean? And I don't think we didn't really have that. For a lot of us growing up, it was, you didn't get rewarded so much per se for doing the wrong thing, saying the wrong things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
That's
God!
right.
It was a backlash. Now you can get rewarded. Your YouTube channel can actually go platinum and get lots of money. And I didn't even believe what I just said. I just said it just to be saying it, like
right.
Yeah,
we had consequences.
Yes.
We knew we had consequences.
Yeah.
And there was a point where I was pushed off the ledge that doing wrong was all right.
Come on now. They were advocating for that.
It was like I'm in survival mode, so I'm gonna get mine. Right. That was the Chicago mentality.
Yeah.
Get yours.
Yeah. I'm gonna even tell you in higher learning. I'll share this real quick. Is college that I was at, basketball, all-star kind of player, whatever. And the assistant coach basically said every time I went over 25 points and I got a double-double, that they were gonna give me some bread, give me a whole lot of alcohol, a whole lot of weed. And there was a tournament where I went 8. I went dumb nutso. And they really did that. They gave me the weed, the alcohol, all of that stuff. And I'm trying to think to myself, is that how you reward a star player? Is by giving them habits that later down
now, is this what you were thinking at that time?
No,
or is this what
now is what I'm thinking. Back then,
Okay,
I was going with the flow. You know what I mean? But now you look at it, it's just like, man, coach, was that really what you were supposed to be teaching me? And then I had to say to myself, like, if I back then went through that kind of upbringing and grooming system, I can only imagine the ones after me, what they had to deal with if that was going on in my time. Yeah. And so I'm like, how do we get past those things where we're getting rewarded not just by who we know, but for the things we know and the things that we can do and the things that we can achieve off our own merits. That's the format I would love to see us do, and I don't know if the gatekeepers will allow that.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I remember even having to share with my sons and tell them I was wrong.
Accountability.
I was wrong. It's like,
man.
Yeah, you used to drink and you used to. Yep, I did. And I used to be hanging out with them girls.
Yeah.
Guess what? I was wrong.
That part.
I should not have, because now there's a distance. I wasn't able to raise my daughter.
Come on.
Accountability.
Man.
Accountability, yeah.
And the drugs and alcohol took me to a dark place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I don't want you to get caught up in that. So how do we go back and say, man, we thought it was, we could have turned up, but but I was dead wrong. I shouldn't have accepted it. It could be devastating to my life, to my health, to my family, to the younger kids that are watching, because. But that comes from maturity.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not always
That's why I wish
It's what
we
they
had.
call wisdom, right? You got sometimes you have to experience that to know better.
Yeah.
And you know, and then hopefully, willfully, you'll get the type of people or you'll be able to raise a child or have the influence on somebody to where you've been through it, so they don't have to go through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want this kind of content to be infectious because the stuff that we talking about is currency. Knowledge is currency, and I feel like it's dope for the people that are peeping out. So I just want you guys to really download and digest this stuff because we getting deep with some things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now with that, I want to talk about some of these shows, projects that we got here. I see we call it the Elite Entertainment Arts Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Live Aqua Films.
Live Aqua Film.
Live Aqua Films, and that's with the Lighthouse Lighthouse LV Ministries.
That's right.
All right, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well, the Lighthouse LV, we are a ministry. We're a church, Bible believing, Holy Ghost filled ministry for entertainment professionals.
Okay.
So,
You know, I was in youth ministry for almost 20 years in Chicago.
wow.
And so my ministry was, let's put some music on, put that speaker out in front, bang some beats,
Yeah.
and have the young people come.
That was the attraction.
That was the attraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hip hop and the music. It's like, now, you got some skills? Now, this is a church, so let's keep it clean.
You dig it, yeah.
Go.
And you'd be amazed, the gangbangers would come in with lyrics just,
Right.
about God and about family and, you know what I'm saying?
Clean.
Clean. Because they had some more. They had some secular stuff, but they had some stuff that, because they went to church with grandma, it was in them.
Yeah, well, I said it.
But
Okay.
out in front of folks, anyway, long story short,
That's dope. And the
we wanted to meet our community where they were. And
Now
for
where-
me,
now- yeah.
and for me, it was like, I want to give you an opportunity. So how do we get you in the studio? Because you don't have the resources to get in the studio. How do we put you in a play? How do we get you in television? And so
Building their portfolio.
building the exposure to opportunity and possibility.
Okay. All right.
And a lot of it's just exposure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of folks, when I have my classes, the first thing I run in film and TV are the credits.
Dope.
Because they're all jobs.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And so we don't do anything else. We look at those 150 jobs.
Okay.
Hey, did y'all hear what he just said? When the credits roll up, your perspective should be looking at them as just not the people that did that, but potential opportunity for work in that field. That's dope.
Yeah.
And so I had been blessed to be performing and doing some things. And so I wanted to use my gift and that blessing to expose those that were maybe less fortunate or just underserved, if that's the politically correct.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I started in ministry, was working with young people and just saying, hey, this is what I do professionally, right? You could do that too. And you don't have to rap. You can direct it. You can produce it. You can write. You can do all these other, you can master it. If you want to be a singer, we're going to record you. We'll listen.
Part.
Okay, baby.
That
All
part.
right, now you got some skills, but you can hear you need some coaching.
Yeah.
Let's get you some coaching, but in the meantime, we're going to put you in the play. We're going to put you on the curtains. We're going to put you on sound. We're going to...
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you, EP, that I call him I can tell you that there are people out here that don't know, like even for that this spot exists, and that you can go and practice your craft, get some coaching, get some lessoning, get some learning going on. They don't even know about this place. And so when you talk about these attributes and these skill sets, they're dope, but where's the awareness? Because I come to find, even when I'm out in the streets and I'm talking to people, they always talking about what they're aspiring to want to do. And I'm listening to their stories, and I'm like, well, we got a center where, and they were like, I never heard of it. How long you been out in Vegas? So so awareness is where I'm looking at, because the talent, the aspirations, and the purpose, it's there.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of talent here in the valley. Just in some of the things that I've seen and grown up with, it's a lot. It's overwhelming almost, to the point. You know what I mean? But I also think that people have to really love it in order to want to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to want to do the things that you didn't know that you could gain a skill, right? You didn't know you could become a better actor by holding the boom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because people
right.
don't, you know what I mean? It's like, no, I just want to be an actor.
Yeah.
That's it.
Solely.
I just, you know.
Yeah.
Solo.
And so I started working with a good friend of mine in a program called Arts for Students. So
That's
after school.
Arts for Students.
After school program.
Okay.
So that's where we would go in and be able to use our talents and use our skills to teach.
Okay.
But we would start to find these diamonds in the rough. Be like, he's good.
Right.
She good. Ooh. Then it's like, now what? After 6 p.m., now what?
Right.
She should be on commercials. She should be on Empire. She should be on Chicago. And so that's where I created Elite.
Okay.
I said, we want to take those that are showing that determination,
Right.
that love,
Right.
and that could just have some raw skill. Let's get you some further knowledge. Because some people want to do it as a hobby.
Right. Yeah, indeed.
Which is
right.
cool.
Right.
But some people, we want this to be our business.
This is my life, man.
This is my life. And so there's a recipe,
Yeah.
right? There's a recipe for that. And so that's where Elite comes in. Elite Entertainment Arts. So it's whatever you can think about entertainment, that's what we offer and that's what we teach. And that's what I'm bringing to Las Vegas.
Okay.
So that we can start to harness this talent. Be like, what you really want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Because I've been boosting up the spot.
Yeah.
So, did y'all know that this place was over here?
Yeah.
Why? Because I need to work on my craft.
Yeah.
I need a place to work on my craft. I need to be able to connect with folks that are doing the work.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And if I got to come in and hold the boom, run the camera, look, I'm gonna hold the boom and run the camera till the opportunity avails itself.
Right.
Key word, man. That's dope that you're saying that, because I want to feel like what you said applies not just in this realm. It applies in anything that you are doing. You need to apply those same values, those fundamentals that you were just talking about. I think they'll take you further than you even imagine. Doing the things, the grudge work, the stuff that folks don't want to do. When I say, for instance, in cooking in the kitchen, there's people that don't want to wash the dishes. There's people that don't want to take out the trash. They just want to cook. They just want to just make it look nice and don't have to worry about cleaning. Somebody else do that because they job just to cook. But it goes a lot further when you can do the dishes, take out the trash, do out the garbage, do the prep work, and bang out some gorgeous food. People respect the whole aspect of it. Same thing in production. When you could do the cameras, you could do the mics, you could do the film, you could do the lights. That is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. One of the things with the lighthouse, if I could jump back to that, is because I'm a man of God.
Come on with it.
And so I want to look at how do I use that or use the industry to expose people to the light.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we create projects that are biblically sound.
Okay.
And we bring folks in. Hey, we need some music. Where my music folks at? Hey, I need a camera person to shoot this. We're going to do a short film on the Good Samaritan. right? On scripture.
Yeah.
And then I bring in folks that I work with that are union, that work on big shows and big film. And they come in and we just work and we just talk about scripture. And boy, then we watch the Holy Spirit drop on the head. I'll be preaching here in a minute. And so I believe there's a revival in entertainment.
Come on now.
Because most of the time people wouldn't talk about God and Jesus and all that. And it's like, roll cameras, okay, cut. it's a wrap, we gone.
Yeah.
But I seen something in your eyes, brother.
Right.
You all right, man? You good? And intentionally checking on your brothers and your sisters.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Because something happening. Life shows up. We work these ridiculous hours, but something's happening. I'm going to take 5 minutes at lunch. I'm going to bring you some snacks and some cookies and check on you.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm going to introduce you to my wife, ladies.
Right. You know, yep.
I'm going to give you my wife's, call my wife. They
You
got
heard
little
what this
prayer-
man
got a
just
little
get-
prayer line.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Look,
That's game.
I keep
The
it
right
real.
game.
Look, I ain't confused.
Right.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what we do in the ministry.
Dope. That's dope.
You know,
Okay.
I used to get up and preach, and we'd rent a spot, and I'd preach on Sundays. And now we meet at the home, and we have small group just like this, and we put it on Zoom for those that can't come out. And we just have we have casual conversation.
That's right.
There we go.
And we just talk about life, what's going on, what's really happening. We celebrate together, we cry together. You know, we love on each other.
And I see you've put in a lot of work with this team. I mean, I want to just talk about some of these that I see here. I see the Washington Heights. Now, the Washington Heights is that I see a stage performance, so that was filmed as well. And then we got the Dean's List. And then we got the Plane Heist. Now, tell us a little bit about that Plane Heist.
So the Plane Heist was a short film. There was an influencer, internet influencer, and he was a con artist.
Right.
And you might recognize him.
Yeah, I did. That's why.
And he just talks about the con.
Okay.
You see him? You know, the government's always taking your money. Now, if you just were to go over here to the bank and do this, and so he a smooth talker.
Right.
Right. Okay.
But his idea was he's always talking about the con, but the police or the FBI, nobody's ever after him.
Right.
So he's like, I want to do something where I'm actually being chased by the FBI and they almost catch me.
Right.
And so he asked me to be the FBI agent. We were working on another music video or something.
That's awesome.
And so he pulled me in and we shot that piece at the North Las Vegas
That was
airport.
over there.
That was right here.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And
Yeah.
then I wanted to ask you about getting into character because when I watched what was it? Not Heaven on 7 in the cut. It was Zach Tucker's Revenge. I seen two different styles of you, and the question I have is how do you get into character? And because it's the same you, but now I'm watching you do a different role, and I'm watching you do it very well, and I'm like, how he just got done doing that heist thing and getting conned out of that plane, and now he's over here trying to talk my brother out of doing something stupid. So I'm like, how do you get into those roles and be able to execute it to where you can give it purpose?
One of the things as an actor is that you have to really commit yourself to that role and try not to be Brother Eugene. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
That's nice.
It helps, again, when you've got an actor that's got some energy that they're giving you.
Right.
A lot of acting is just making choices, trying deliveries, try to deliver that line, and you put what you feel, what that character would do. I was the big brother in that scene.
Yeah, Zach Revenge.
And Zach's Revenge, and so I wanted to look at it because my little brother is not about that life.
Right.
Right. But he's coming to me. He knows I got weapons, and
Right.
he's coming to me. He wants to go do the thing, and I'm trying to spare him. I'm trying to save him.
Yeah.
And protect him.
Yeah.
And he
With
was
the greatest of respect.
Yeah. And he was just not having it, and so I got to let you be you, And so it's hard to share about your character, and it takes time to develop. I know some people have a list of 60 questions that they'll ask their character, Right.
Wow.
I'm gonna play DJ Slim.
Right.
Right.
Where am I from? Single parent household. Am I the oldest? Am I the youngest?
Oh,
Right.
you breaking it down.
Am I educated?
Right.
You know, do I work? Right? Am I single? Am I married? Do I have kids? I ask all these questions because that's going to motivate me to tell you something or to do something. Right? If I got kids, I might not come at you this way.
Right.
If I ain't got no kids,
Yeah, we.
you know,
Right.
it's what it is.
Yeah.
Right? It's just me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? And so it brings a different energy with my backstory. They talk about.
Wow.
Y'all will get some more of this at entertainment.
Really quick, right?
Chime on and join the class.
Right. So really quick, because and King Justice, this is for you. That's my second oldest son. They have these toys that the little men, the little, the action figures. And briefly, I'll tell you this story. He was on the phone with his older brother, 7,
Shouts out to
and when I walked into the room, he was describing the characters of how he wanted the men that they were playing with, who, his weakness is this, his strength is this,
Wow.
and he acts like this because blah, 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 and I'm sitting there, I'm listening, and it really sounds like a whole movie, a whole universe, right?
Yeah.
So the next day when I talked to him, because I didn't want to interrupt their conversation and, them building, so I told him, I said, and it ties into what you said before about the list that comes on before and after. I said, I don't know a whole lot about it. I said, but what I do know is I think that's called character development. And I think there's a job for that. You know what I mean? And, we could probably find out some more information on that because that's something you seem to really be into.
Yeah,
That's what you're putting your time into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I, growing up, I didn't have that. Because my parents didn't know. Not that they wouldn't have told me things like that,
yeah,
right? But
yeah.
they didn't have that to where they were like, oh, no, you like this? Okay, let's look up this job. Like you said, what are the characters? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And another thing really quick, what I told them was in that same way that you develop that character, right, is how you can use that in your life to develop yourself as the character who you want to be.
Yes.
Right? So if you want this person, you want to be smart, like how you said you want this character that you're developing to be smart. Okay, you got to read more. You got to look things up. You got to listen. Listening is a skill.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to throw that in. And that is a job, right? Character
It
development.
is a job. And it's more just a writer because the writers really develop the character, create the character.
Okay.
The actor will
Bring it to
develop more, and the director might give you a little bit about the character.
Okay.
But the writer, whoever's writing the story, is really getting into who is Uncle Red,
Right.
and creating.
Yep. Keyword.
So that character development is, and it's important. And so there's exercises and things that you can do
Okay.
amongst actors. So when we
Can
go
we
to
get
rehearsals,
Can we get an example?
yeah. So one of the things we do, it's a word association.
Okay.
And so we almost mirror one another.
Right.
Right? We do a thing with our hands. You follow me.
Right.
Everything I do,
Right.
you do.
Okay.
We do a word association.
Oh wow.
Red,
Blue,
white,
black,
orange,
green,
apple,
orange,
plums,
watermelon,
flowers.
dandelions,
Beautiful.
ugly.
And so,
Yeah, I get. Yeah.
so it's a play off one another, right? But sometimes you think about the next word you're going to say. Sometimes they're quick,
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Right.
but you started to get, then it was starting to be challenging.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the energy that you're looking
That's
for.
the energy you're looking for.
Okay.
He went to kumquats. I'm like, what? So now we're trying to outdo one another with the words and the descriptions, and so you just created this whole world out of just a few words.
Right.
Didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But you challenged one another, and
That's
again on the
beautiful.
elite
That was
entertainment
dope.
arts.
That's a beautiful
there you go.
But there's exercises. So there's a recipe, you know, in the business.
And I think that would be dope for the youth because there's a lot, even adults that don't know about those kind of techniques. That one was super dope, and I'm quite sure there's many more. I mean, I've went through a few of them, like through spoken word and things of that nature. So yeah, man, I want to know a little bit more about the youth and kind of like your direction, and then I got that famous question.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I want to know about the youth in the direction. However, I want to know about the youth in you. If the youth in you were to see the adult that you are today, would the youth in you that's meeting this adult be afraid, be happy, be proud, or be ashamed? Or a mixture of all of them?
Oh, I think the youth in me to see me now would be extremely proud.
That's what I'm talking about.
Would be extremely proud. And I tell you, I'm an emotional dude.
It's okay.
Because you got to see yourself there. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
That if it's a hope shot. And what's tough in our community is the despair, which is a lack of hope. Right? And so if there's no hope, you know. So as a youth, I was blessed. I was blessed. My parents, my dad worked for the city of Chicago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he worked with the youth around the city and things. So we were exposed to so many different things, man. We were in Catholic schools, parochial schools, and you know. But then my parents separated. My parents divorced.
How did that handle? How did that handle in a family?
Oh man,
household that was.
So I like to say we went from the Huxtables to good times.
Wow. Oh, man.
Bro.
Just
on the real.
Yeah.
Wow.
On the real. And so I had to keep up this facade that we still had some paper or something.
Never let them see you sweat.
Right. But that turns into theft, and drinking, and drugging, and
right, because you're hiding certain emotions and feelings.
Right.
Now
mom is working double shifts to keep us in Catholic school.
That part.
And she's not home, so now we
bragging out.
Now you got the freedom.
Now the party's at our house.
Right. Free to be dumb.
Right. And so, yeah, man. So it was a trip. Trying to play that role.
Yeah.
You know, trying to still look as if
you had.
You know, and it took its toll. You know, it beat me up over the years.
Yeah, I think that's something that's still plaguing our community today. Like you just said, the fake it till you make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think there's a difference between being confident in yourself, right? And like you said, seeing yourself there.
Yeah.
That's totally different from faking it till you make it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are two totally different things. You just have to have the discernment to know which is which at what particular time and what circumstance.
True.
You know. So but yeah, that's deep. I got a question. So do you prefer in front of the camera or behind?
In front of the camera.
In front of the camera.
Yeah. I'm a ham.
That's what
I want
to.
I'm gonna be in front of the camera.
There you go.
Yeah.
you go.
He said it with his chest and with that.
You go, yeah.
Hey, that was all indications he's not lying at all.
Look, I done changed my seat now. Always know where the camera at. So, right?
Yeah,
no, I want to be performing. I want to be giving. You know, I want to be putting smiles on people's faces or making people think.
Yes.
You know, but I want to be in front of the camera.
So that goes back to what we were saying before, right? So it's not so much that what you just said is that you want to be in front of the camera because you're in front of the camera, but you just said it. You want to give because you being in front of the camera
There
is
you
giving.
go.
You're giving.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you're giving. It's a gift.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Now, again, this is after. I'm an old dude now. You know what I'm saying? This is after some maturity. But yeah, did I want it?
Right.
I want to get paid. What I get out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was like that for many years. You know, and a wise guy just shared with me is you have a gift, just like at Christmas. You have gifts. You don't keep them.
Right.
You give them.
You give them.
If you have a gift, it's for you to give that gift.
Now, what about adversity? I want you to mention one of the most adverse moments you've had in your going up in this industry, that you didn't may have thought that I don't know if I'm going to be able to get over this one. This one may be too big for me. What was one of those adversaries that you were going through?
Wow. The no's.
Wow.
Okay.
There's a lot of no's, huh?
Oh yeah.
Even if you're good.
Even if you're good. Even if you're good. I do a lot of auditioning, a lot of self tapes. I've auditioned for you name it. If it's on television, I'm auditioning for it.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got an agent, and so I'm always auditioning. I'm pulling pictures and mirrors and stuff off the wall and setting up lights, and I'm auditioning.
Right. Right.
And it's a numbers game.
Right. Okay.
But when I was younger, it was discouraging. And then, because I quit a job and go and audition and go do some work and this, that, and other. I'm married, you know what I'm saying? So it takes its toll on your family.
Yeah. Yeah.
The business.
The time
Yeah.
you have to put into it.
The time you got to put into it, the sacrifices.
Yeah.
So those are some of the adversities.
Okay.
But again, the rewards is that when you get an opportunity to do it, it's amazing. It's so rewarding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when I'm auditioning, I'm gonna leave them something. They gonna remember me.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Maybe I might not be good for that role, but they're gonna be like, dude, was pretty good.
Right. Put an asterisk by that name. Right?
That's right.
There
That's
we
right.
go.
Remember him. And so that's the toughest thing I think is because man, I want all of them. I think I can get all the roles. Then I go watch a show or something. I'll be like, they hired dude for that?
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
The shenanigans, man.
This dude,
Yeah.
dude is
Yeah.
trash.
Straight up.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Right. So okay. So the politics
That's the part.
of it. So you're saying that part of it, the politics can, because there's definitely politics, right? Like this person you may have been the better person for the role,
Sure.
but he may have known somebody about whatever.
Better believe it.
But in your knowing who you are and in your faith, that you wasn't supposed to get it because when it's yours, it's going to be yours.
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
There you go.
And I'm a living testimony of it.
Yeah.
And it's happening now. You know, I've got an opportunity that I'm in right now that I've been waiting for years. I've been working hard for this.
This dope.
You know, and the door's been open, and then I'm working on a new TV show now.
Who's it with?
It's with Tyler Perry
Oh wow.
on BET.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And
All
so-
right.
Congratulations.
Tune in with that. Hey, that's
Tune
big.
in.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
talk.
Show
there
called
you go.
Sisters.
Called Sisters. Okay.
If y'all ain't seen Sisters,
Tune in.
they're in
with that.
season 9.
Okay.
And I play Mr. Keys in Sisters. I have a recurring role in there. And so
Okay.
yeah.
we got about 6 more episodes coming up this season. So y'all
Tune
turn
in.
on Sisters. It's
BT. Tyler
BT.
Perry.
Come on. Yeah.
They say a role is good, but a recurring role is
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
That part.
For sure. For
I
sure.
mean, he definitely put that
Yeah.
knowledge and experience in.
Yeah. It's a blessing.
Man,
You know, and at 61.
come on. Come on, Unc.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so hopefully that's encouraging to somebody because, you know, I mean, I've done a lot of commercials. I've done TV and film, and but I haven't had a large recurring role like this.
That's
You know.
awesome.
Yeah.
And it's time.
Yeah.
You know, it's time. I'm excited about it. I done lost some years. Now I'm back young at heart. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's a blessing. And so I want people to be encouraged that don't quit.
Yeah.
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 You know?
Don't quit. Never give up on your dreams.
Yeah.
Never give up on your purpose. That's our mantra here. So it's crazy that he said that.
Yeah.
With that, Slim, man, I know that we gotta, cut it in, but we know we gotta get him back. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, we definitely got to get.
It's
We
only
always
the
got to get. You know what? I don't think we've had too many guests where we haven't planned on having them back. And like I said, each week,
It's the
man, we
quality of the
continue to
people that's
have
coming.
Quality guests. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And interesting stories,
Big time.
and very inspiring testimonies. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, he's gonna be part of the program building, the creation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love it, man. This has been exciting, man. I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
bringing me in.
We
Give me a
appreciate
chance
having
to
you here.
Say what's happening.
Yeah.
Where can they reach you? Where can?
Guys, I'm on Instagram, Eugene Parker Films, Facebook, Eugene Parker. Also, you can get the Lighthouse Las Vegas, a Lighthouse LV, so you can chime in our church. We're out in Henderson.
Awesome.
Those are my social. I'm trying to get my little social media to build up on. See
There
how you young people do it. You know what I'm saying? Give me some presents, and give me some content out there. But
We got you.
Yeah.
We got you for sure.
And then I'll be out here at the Performing Arts Center.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
Come on
West
out.
Side Arts
We're gonna
Yes,
create
sir.
some things
Yes,
together.
sir.
You
Yes,
know?
sir.
from here.
Yeah.
You can reach me at DJ Slim. You can reach me at on Instagram at thefifthelementhiphop.com.
Come on now.
You can also reach me at Black Transit. That's Black _ Transit.
Yeah.
And at my name at DJ Slim. Really easy. DJ SLIMM. And Unc Red, where can they find you?
Man, his is so easy. Mine's so complicated. You can reach me on Insta. I'm unk.dirty.red with 2 D's, not one. And I'll pop right on up. And then I'm also locked in with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel all day, Black Transit, and Make America Play Again crew. You know what I mean? I'm also locked in with the West Art Studio. The family over here has been dope. Black De La Soul. And then we got my lady Queen, Camera Queen. And then we got my brother Prince in the back. And then we got my brother Buck down there. We got my sister Brianna.
Rock back.
And we also got a guest over there as well, but I won't mention her because until she comes out, then we gonna bring her to the team. But she's definitely there, and she's super talented. Can't wait for you guys. She's gonna be on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna get her on the show. And
Well, I want to mention it because she did a great job last night
all right.
at poetry. So, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of how she going to be. Shout out to Asha Janine.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to Salah Black Soul, man, because we talked about adversity real quick. I saw adversity in real time last night. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get things together for the show, but that'll be up for the next episode, man.
True champion.
Make sure you tune in next week. As always, we'll have a great show for you. This is Casual Conversations. We out of here. Peace.
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 Hey, nut.